Everyone is born, but not everyone is born the same. Some will grow to be butchers or bakers or candlestick makers. Some will only be really good at making Jell-O salad. One way or another, though, every human being is unique, for better or for worse. Most parents believe their children are the most beautiful creatures ever to grace the planet. Others take a less emotional approach. What a waste of time, and painful, and expensive. $9.25 for a bar of soap. Well, I had to take a shower, Harry. $5,000. I'm not paying it. What are they going to do, repossess the kid? Harry and Zinnia Wormhood lived in a very nice neighborhood, in a very nice house. They were not really very nice people. Out of the street, you little dodos. The Wormhoods were so wrapped up in their own silly lives that they barely noticed they had a daughter. Had they paid any attention to her at all, though, they'd have realized she was a rather extraordinary child. They named her Matilda. You're supposed to eat the spinach. Ew, babies. You better all grow up brazen tomatoes. By the time she was 2, Matilda had learned what most people learn in their early 30s, how to take care of herself. As time went by, she developed a sense of style. Every morning, Matilda's older brother Michael went to school. Her father went to work selling used cars for unfair prices, and her mother took off to play bingo. Soup's on the stove. Heat it up if you get hungry. Matilda was left alone. That was how she liked it. If you have a question, you can ask her if you need help or if you are bored. She's like our big helper this week. She makes sure the kids take their medicine. Do not ask what the big office door with iron all around is for. All right, let's get your workbook and start at section 3. 2 times 4 is. Okay, are you working or not? Do not play with M and M on that nice floor. Now look down at this math lesson here. Don't make me have to hurt these children here. The Wormhoods do not value her, but at that library she finds it is very different. She wants books, and books she will get. Now the plan is, in order for me to have a life to myself, I must get her school. It looks like we must now prepare for the biggest battle ahead. But at this moment, she is okay with school. Is she a genius? Is it a curse, or something in between? Only time will tell, but for now she will become well education for me to be richer. All right, buckle up, because this is where the plot thickens. Matilda's back at school after facing some serious heat from Trunchbull. Things get even more intense fast. The episode really kicks off when Trunchbull, in a rage after getting humiliated by Matilda and the other students, publicly accuses Bruce Bogtrotter of stealing and eating her personal chocolate cake. Can you believe it? So barbaric. She drags a terrified Bruce onto the stage in front of the entire school. With cold eyes and a sadistic smile, she reveals what amounts to a mountain of chocolate cake, the exact size and type of the one that conveniently disappeared. Now, Bruce has a daunting task before him, to eat every last crumb of this monstrous cake in one sitting, otherwise, well, Trunchbull. While Bruce begins this impossible task, Miss Honey finds herself at the Wormhood's doorstep, ready to talk about Matilda's incredible intelligence. She is met with Mr. Wormhood, still with hair dye all over his head, who brushes her off in the rudest way possible. Desperate for Matilda's brilliance to be appreciated, she ventures back into the house. Finding Matilda alone, Miss Honey starts sharing a secret and painful story about her past, unveiling the history of how her aunt, Agatha Trunchbull, became her legal guardian, and how she was terrorized and deprived of her inheritance. She tells the girl her aunt was not good when it comes to other people. Now we see they are back at the school, and the scene is the cake scene. The rest of the students cheer him on as he struggles and visibly begins to suffer from what can be obviously a chocolate cake coma. Trunchbull makes sure that he endures. Matilda is not having it and gives her teacher a nudge. But before any real magic can ensue, Trunchbull catches Matilda's eye, and things get really sinister fast. However, with Bruce managing the impossible and leaving no crumb behind, the episode reaches an unexpected euphoric peak. A huge win over the adult monster. What the hell is she gonna do? That night, Miss Honey decides they have to take her personal treasures, most important of which are photographs. No more time for conversation. They had to just go. After they get out of the house, Matilda focuses her powers and sends a message onto the door from a ghost using her eyes. Back at their secret retreat, after having settled down, Matilda has now realized a few things and asks Miss Honey a few more questions. You are on your way. She tells her something isn't what it seems, and that she knows a few secrets about Trunchbull, and that they have to get those things to bring her down. Done, done, done. They go back into the house at night, and with that the episode ends. That was intense. What is going to happen next is just blowing my mind thinking about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, buckle up, because things are about to get wild. We are in the basement with Trunchbull, looking extremely intense as she gets ready to hunt. Matilda and Miss Honey are hiding, scared out of their minds. Some rats are gonna die today, she declares, flexing those muscles and climbing up the basement stairs. This is going to be intense. She grabs a chain and swings it around, ready to punish our little Matilda for sneaking into her house. Smash goes the chain, but Matilda and Miss Honey escape just in time. Trunchbull is going to blow. Can't imagine what she's gonna do now. Miss Honey and Matilda run through the yard, escaping with their lives and a stolen dolly. Meanwhile, back at the Wormhood home, the cops are investigating Wormhood for his underhanded doings. The home is in full disarray because of Wormhood's shenanigans as they try to find the paperwork to sign off that Matilda is now Miss Honey's. Wormhood arrives home to find the feds in his home and proceeds to throw them out. This causes Melinda's feelings to explode. She is tired of being unloved and unrespected and has an ultimatum to deliver to Mr. Wormhood. It's now that Matilda realizes that Mr. Wormhood may be just a pawn in a larger war that will take a greater amount of Matilda's power to overcome. They're out of here. Melinda is gone, and they're never coming back. And that's exactly what Matilda wanted from that family. The life she wanted is now possible. We are back at Trunchbull's mansion as Agatha's spirit flies into the body of the painting with her soul. Agatha flies in and frightens the crap out of Mr. Wormhood. Now let's see what happens to the Trunchbull. She finds out she no longer owns the house, and that the house is Miss Honey's. Bam! With that, Miss Honey uses her powers to have her photo be put back together in the frame with a new photo of a loving Aunt Agatha. Miss Honey arrives back at Crunkham Hall to find a new principal who treats her students with respect and love and is a person of honor. In the hallway, Matilda asks Miss Honey if there is somewhere else that she can put her mind, and with the strike of a bell, that was Matilda's final act of the paranormal. Or was it? Ha ha! Matilda is with Miss Honey. Now both are free from the past. They leave Crunkham Hall for what is hopefully their new home. All is happy as they prepare for tea, and Miss Wormhood stops by. What could she want? It has come. A loving family is the best thing to be near, and with one stroke of a pen, all was changed. Goodbye, Melinda. Goodbye, terrible father. Matilda will have a new life as Miss Honey's little girl. That is how it all ended. Or did it? Time has ticked on at a rapid pace, but the story is finally told. As a picture is hung, it's more of what is needed at home than anywhere else. I've always felt about it. A family. I've always felt about it. It's something everyone should need, and is something everyone deserves. And I'm glad that Miss Honey finally got it. If you have a good and loving family, you are a lucky person. Thanks for tuning in. Stay curious, stay awesome, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more amazing content.